Rocky Turf Talk is proudly brought to you by Cocoa Brew.
Hello punters and welcome to the Cocoa Brew Rocky Turf Talk for Callaghan Park Racing, Thursday, January 25. One Syndications are a new addition to Racehorse Syndication here in Queensland and are based here in Rockhampton. They are managed by RJC committeeman Brandon Diplock and Joshua Lang. They've hit the ground running with 2 runners for 2 winners. To enlighten you on the One Syndications journey thus far, we caught up with Brendan earlier today. Brandon, One Syndications, how did it come about?
Yeah, purely through the love of racing, Russell. So my best mate and business partner Joshua Lang and I had always discussed this opportunity. We thought it was a great way to channel our love for racing into a productive outlet and share the thrills and experiences of horse racing ownership with others.
2 runners for 2 winners, the first of them Awol here at Rockhampton on January 16.
Yeah, an absolute fantastic way to start the syndication business. We purchased this guy through the English Digital November sales last year. He come from Kieran Marr and David Eustace. He turned up here in really good order and Nick and his team at Walsh Racing were able to put the final touches on him to get the win first up over 1,200 metres. I think it'll be exciting to see where he can go as he gets out over a little bit further distance and great to share in the thrill with the guys here at the track on Tuesday.
And you backed it up at the Sunshine Coast last Friday night with Shadowen.
Yeah, an absolute fantastic way to top the week off, Russell. We took this filly down there, so we purchased her again in the November English Digital sales. She come from the Godolphin stock, so she turned up here in really good order. Again, full credit to Nick and his team at Walsh Racing, as well as our bloodstock agent who was able to help source these quality horses. She went down there over 1,000 metres on a heavy track and got the chocolates for us. Absolutely exciting way to start for all of our owners and a great way to repay their faith for getting involved with us so early on.
Going forward, will you be looking at yearlings?
Yeah, certainly. We'll keep our eyes peeled at all the yearling sales as well as tried horses. So we'll keep our eyes on the Capricorn yearling sales as well as the Magic Millions March sales, as well as working through the catalogues of the tried horses throughout the year.
Potential owners, how do they get involved?
Best way to get involved is on our website, so onesyndications.com. If you register your interest on there, you'll get all the detail on any new purchases that we do have. Alternatively, you can get in contact with me on my mobile and happy to discuss anything further.
What percentage of shares will you look after?
Yeah, anything down to 2.5%, Russell. So it's a great way for a bunch of friendship group or a punters club to get involved. Anything down to the 2.5% we will cater for. So a really rewarding and affordable way to get involved in horse racing ownership.
Well, you're off to a flying start. I think you're a breath of fresh air to racing here in Rockhampton, and thanks for joining us on RTT today.
Thanks so much, Russell.
Hi, this is John Tapp, and when you're in Rockhampton for the races, Cocoa Brew is your one-stop shop. With a wide range of craft beers and cocktails, the restaurant has a succulent menu and the best steaks in town. The boardroom and whiskey lounge will cater for your private function. Accommodation, they've got you covered with boutique apartments on site at a 4.5-star rating. And for coffee and food on the run, head straight to Cocoa Brew Express. When next in town, let the crew from Cocoa Brew look after you.
Selections race 1, the 2-year-old maiden handicap over 1,050 metres. Hero Like Horse 3, well held. Looked very sharp in winning a recent Callaghan Park barrier trial. If he brings that trial form to the races, I do think he'll win on debut. And Justin Stanley does the riding for the Clinton Taylor stable. Danger number 2 in Crypto Star, third best 5 Patinsky, 325, numbers race 1. Then to race 2, the open handicap over 1,200 metres. Hero Like the Visitor from the Darling Downs in the way of 1 Monte Agro Man. So the 2 runs back from a break to prep up for this. Do you think he'll return to the winner's stall here and Stanley and Webster combine? Second selection number 2 Brad. Third selection 7 Who Shot the Magician, 127, numbers race 2. Then to race 3, the 3-year-old maiden handicap over 1,200 metres. Hero Like Horse number 4 and Street God. He's been building up to a win at his last couple of runs. I do think he'll break through for his maiden win here and Stanley and Wigington combine. Danger number 1 Just Bingo. Third best 6 Spot On Sophia, 416, numbers race 3. Then to race 4, the Class 1 handicap over 1,050 metres. Hero Like Horse number 5 and Hollywood Angel, a filly from the Ricky Vale yard. She's pretty smart, this girl. I do think she'll win first up from a break and Wiggins does the riding. Second selection number 1 Eric. Third selection 2 Elva Senorita, 512, numbers race 4. Then to race 5, the Benchmark 65 handicap over 1,400 metres. Hero Like Horse number 3 and Can He Be Better? He's run second at his past 4. I don't think he'll go one better here and break through for a win and Stanley and Green combine. Danger number 5, Know-It-All Jack. Third by 4, Srini, 354, numbers race 5. Then to race 6, this starts the quaddie, the benchmark 50 handicap over the mile. I like horse number 3 here in Paramedic. His last couple of runs have indicated that he's got his hook right on the till. He's screaming out for the mile. He gets this distance on Thursday, and I do think he'll be winning, and Wiggins and Wigington are in the corner of Paramedic. Second selection, number 1, Diasonic. Third selection, 2, Barna Star, 312, numbers race 6. Then to race 7, the Class 3 plate over 1,050 metres. Here I like horse number 5 and Feifei. She's flying, this girl. She's won at past 3. I think she'll put the picket fence next to her name and make it 4 straight, and Satherley and Smythe combine. Danger number 4, Quinern. Third best 3, Uncle Frank, 543, numbers race 7. Then to race 8, the maiden handicap over 1,050 metres. Then it looks the right race for number 9 here, Steaming Sun, a filly that's had the 1 run back from a break. And late McConaughey combined with Steaming Sun. Second selection of 8, Divine Kemalani. Third selection 7, Kaiser, 987, numbers race 8. Then to the closer, race 9, the benchmark 55 handicap over 1,200 metres. Like the toppy here and Russian Rubble. Charged home last start to run third. I don't think they're going to be winning, and I don't think it'll be hard to hold out. And Butler and Wheeler combined with Russian Rubble. Danger number 3, Desert Moon. Third best 8, Navarre Filet, 138, numbers race 9. Best bet on the program comes up in race 7, horse 5 and Feifei. Good luck, good punning, and I'll catch you at the track on Thursday.
Rocky Turf Talk is proudly brought to you by Cocoa Brew.